Hi, my name is Chase Johnson. I play in the Junior 15 division. This is my 2022 in the bag. I am currently using the hand-eye mission rig bag. I've been using it for a couple months now, and I really like it. For my putting putters, I'm using classic pink Wardens. I chose them to be identical because it helps me when I'm on the putting green, so I'm not deciding what putter I want to use. I use a Prime EMAC Judge for my just dead straight shots because I can throw it with a lot of torque and it's not gonna turn over or fade out too much. I use a gold Pure for my understable putter. If I throw it flat, it'll go to the right, and I use it for short shots. I use a Version 2 AJ Risley Warden for my overstable putter. This is probably my favorite putter that I throw, and it's the most reliable one that I throw. I have a VIP Air Moonshine Harp. I love this for my straight to slightly overstable shots. It's a lot straighter than a normal harp, and I really like that. I use a hybrid culprit for shots where I'm in the wind or I just need to get left. It feels really nice in my hand, and I love throwing it. I have a Bounty in my bag. I use this when I'm probably 200 feet away. I can throw it with hyzer and trust that it's not ever gonna fade out or trickle to the right. I have a Johnny McRae Opto X Fuse. This is my understable mid-range. When I throw it, I can always trust that it's gonna fade to the right, and it's very reliable. I have a Fluid EMAC Truth. I use this for my straight to slightly overstable shots. It's slightly more stable than my Fuse. Justice, it's a utility disc. I don't mainly use this for backhand, it's more of a forehand disc for me. I just use it when I want to get right without asking any questions. I Tournament X Warship. This is my favorite mid-range that I throw, and it's my most reliable because it feels the best in my hand and I can always trust that it's going to hold the line that I give it. I throw an Optoline Trident. I recently started throwing this, and it has become one of my favorite discs in my bag. It has a very straight flight with a slight fade. I use a Lucid Air Evader for mainly forehands, but I can really throw it far on backhand, and it's one of my favorite fairways. I have a Gold Line Explorer for a more overstable shot than my Air Evader. I have Orbit Felon as a utility disc. I don't throw this much, but when I do, it's very helpful. I have a Lucid Escape. This is a very flippy disc, and I can trust that it's gonna ride straight with a slight fade. I have a Hybrid X Mason Ford Getaway. It is insanely overstable, and I love throwing it. I have a Fusion Getaway. I use this for slightly overstable shots. It's very straight for me. I have an Orbit Escape. This flips up for me really nicely, and I love throwing it. I use a VIP Sorcerer for mainly backhand, and it goes really far for me. I also have a Orbit Grace. This goes farther than most of my other drivers, and I love throwing it, and it feels really nice in my hand. I have an Enforcer for my just insanely overstable shots. I'll mainly use this when I'm going into a headwind. My VIP Air Sword is my max distance disc. I can throw it with hyzer and it'll flip up. I'll get a slight turn out of it and it will just ride straight. I have a Breakout. My Breakout is essentially just a slower version of my sword, and it's one of my favorite discs that I throw. And the last disc I have in my bag is a first run Sake Bomb Slammer. I don't throw this all too much, but it is a very good disc when I'm going into a headwind or when I need a very good hyzer line. That's currently all the discs I have in my bag. I do have some towels, and that's it. Thank you for watching.